Hi there, my name's Rachel. I'm from Mindful Therapies and I am doing a recording every day for the duration of this 2021 lockdown. And I think we are on day 7. It's also day 7 of my own self-isolation with COVID-19. Woohoo! I'm feeling a bit achy, feeling a little bit achy today, and also a little bit brain foggy. So my concentration's not the best, but I am here, and I'm spending most of my life on this chair. So I thought I would say a little bit about beginner's mind today, as just a reminder of the importance of seeing the new in the familiar so that we don't go completely mad. And I think it is really important just to remember that we don't know what everything is. We're not as familiar with the familiar that we as we think we are. So to demonstrate this, so I think a really good example of this, and I'm just going to show you actually, is the view from my window. So, view from my window, some trees, and some buildings. Not very exciting. However, today what I can see is some trees that are blowing in the wind and a white kind of grey sky. Oh, and there's a leaf just blowing past. Sometimes it's very still. Sometimes the sky is very blue. Sometimes the sky is reds and purples and all kinds of lovely colours like that. So there's a variety of different things I see just from looking out that window. So I can choose to look with beginner's mind, or I can choose to go, oh, I'm stuck on this chair again. It's always the same. So the exercise I'd like to do now with beginner's mind is I want you to just sit how you are. I want you to look dead ahead of you. So just ahead and behind the screen. So to whatever you can see behind. So yeah, what you'll be able to see behind my head. If that makes sense. And I want you I'm going to time this. For a minute, I would like you to look dead ahead at you at what you can see. So noticing if there's anything that you hadn't really paid attention to before. So don't move your head. Keep your head dead straight, but you can move your eyes if you want. So you might notice what you can see out the corners of your eyes. You might notice if there's anything that's your favourite colour. You might notice anything that you particularly like or that gives you a particular emotional response. Maybe there's something associated with a memory. Maybe there's something reasonably new somewhere. So just looking. And then close your eyes. So keep your eyes closed for a minute. And what I'd like you to do now is recreate what you could see ahead of you in your mind. So what you see in your mind, maybe any pictures on the walls, maybe books on the bookcase, DVDs, whatever you could see when you had your eyes open. I want you to recreate in your mind's eye with your eyes closed. Just see how much of that you can recall and bring to mind. And then open your eyes, and without moving your head, just looking ahead once again and seeing what you've missed out seeing if there's anything that stands out for you this time. Just noticing what you can see, what you're allowing yourself to see, what's jumping out at you, what you're noticing as you explore the scene ahead of you with beginner's mind. And you can look away now. So hopefully you noticed that there was more to the scene ahead of you than you had originally thought. There were things that you hadn't paid attention to. And maybe just looking, maybe you noticed a book that you haven't read or something that you hadn't appreciated. When we practice this idea of beginner's mind, this attitude of beginner's mind, then the ordinary can become novel. We can see the new in the familiar, and hopefully it'll feel a little bit less like Groundhog Day. So I noticed that there's quite a lot of books I haven't read yet, so I have got plenty to keep me occupied. So we're very curious about what you noticed. I will be back tomorrow with some other musings of some description. So remember, you're still not alone. Bye.